Welcome to Slices of the Enigma. I'm your host, Justice. This is my co-host slash special guest for today's episode. What's your name?
I'm Colby. Colby Powers.
All right, Colby Powers. Where are you from, man? And like, whenever I ask you that, I mean, in what town or what city were you born in?
I was born in Dallas, Fort Worth. That is where I was born. And then from there, I moved to Port Aransas, Texas.
So, have you lived anywhere else but Dallas, Fort Worth, and Port Aransas, Texas?
I've lived everywhere. Everywhere.
So, out of like all of the everywhere places that you've lived in, what would you say is like your personal favorite?
Personal flavor, I'm probably going to have to say would be Missoula, Montana,
Missoula,
honestly.
Montana. What made that
hmm
place so special?
Just the mountains and the whole vibe of the whole area. It just has this you just want to be there. The air, it smells, just the smell of the air, and just I don't know everything about Missoula, Montana. Everything about Missoula, Montana, beautiful. Everything
Beautiful
about it
place.
checks all the boxes.
All right, that's good to know because like the only thing that I personally know about Montana is from the TV show Yellowstone.
hmm
I'm pretty sure that that's based on Montana, right?
I think so.
Yeah, but
I
but I think it's
don't
like a
understand.
I think it's based in like a fictional version of Montana where like the big family that owns the Yellowstone Ranch is like the ranch is like the majority of the state of Montana. But anyways, moving on. So what is something that most people don't know about you, Colby? Like if you were to name one thing, what is something that most people don't know about you?
Um, it's a really hard question to answer, as we currently talked about this earlier today.
Not really.
Um,
So the different, we had a different kind of conversation earlier where somebody asked you like what makes Colby Colby. Now, like, I know that you worked in a circus. You already. And like, our other friends.
well, there's not one thing. I like to portray myself as this not godly, but it's not better than everybody, but I don't know, just ah, we're gonna cut this one out. Um,
Yeah, talk about how you're God, Colby.
I didn't know somebody else was in here.
Corbin, you have to be quiet. Cut that one out. Uh,
You, Colby, I'm gonna go
okay.
ahead and answer for you. So one of the things that I found out about you that wasn't very early, but kind of early in our friendship is you are a male that can lactate.
Oh, okay. I mean, if we're going there, then yeah, sure. If we're gonna get fucking just go straight in, no fucking lubricant, yeah, I can fucking lactate, and I
Now,
own up to it. It's my party trick.
yeah, it's
You
a
want some
party.
milk? I got you.
Now, is it something that you can do like on command? Like if I asked you right now,
On command.
lactate in that cup, you could do it?
You want to see it?
No, okay, okay, no, we don't need. Okay, I believe you, but
The demonstration.
I didn't know it was something that you could do like on command. But
On
so that,
command, yes.
but that's definitely something that most people don't know about you. On
I can lactate.
moving on, if what share one experience in your life that you think thoroughly has shaped a base of who you are today. Earlier, when we were talking, you had mentioned about how you truly believe that you are from another planet or, you're out of this world or whatever, like you're extraterrestrial in a way. So
Okay.
give me an experience in your life that makes you
So
think that.
my mom bought me. There was this game. So I am 28. So I'm relatively old. The objective of the game was it was this red board. It had a dial on it, and the dial was a timer, and you had all these little intricate pieces that fit in the little puzzles. Like they fit in their little spots. And before the timer was up, you had to fit all these little pieces in their designated spots, like, you know. But for a 4-year-old to complete that before the timer goes off, I don't know, just the way my mom made it sound, it was like there was something special about this kid. And ever since then, like, it's just stuck with me. Like, to this day, just
But it was
something to
kind
do
of
with
like
pop. It had the word pop in it. I don't remember.
it was like a kid's version of Minesweeper, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
So at a
But
young
for, like,
age,
you know,
you had
for a
an
4-year-old to
experience.
complete it, maybe nowadays with like how society and how advanced young kids are nowadays, maybe sure, but back then, 4-year-olds were playing in the dirt.
Eating
That
dirt,
was fun. Eating
just
dirt,
like
and they were just like, you know, looking around, like just absorbing anything, but they weren't necessarily putting little pieces into their designated spots.
So have you ever you've tried to take an IQ test before, I'm assuming, right?
Yes, but I don't really believe any of the ones that are online. Like, I need to actually take an IQ test.
Like a written test?
Hmm.
Okay, that's interesting. So now I'm gonna take this bounce into what is something like a hobby of yours that you're passionate about? Like, what do you do for work right now?
Right now, I'm a cell phone repair technician. So anything small and intricate, I just like the way I like to figure out how it works. I like to figure out how to take it apart. If it needs to be cleaned, for instance, like guns. I love guns because they're just small, not necessarily guns for what they do, but the mechanical properties of guns. I really, really enjoy them. It's so fascinating. A little tiny explosion can cause something to reciprocate to load a whole new bullet into the chamber. It's honestly super fucking fascinating.
Could you
So
ever
that,
like see yourself getting into gunsmithing or even
yes.
bladesmithing, or have you ever gotten into something like that?
I've dabbled a little bit in blacksmithing. Not much. Like, what I mean by not much is I took a horseshoe, the horse through the shoe. So I was like, oh, I'll take this. And I decided to make a knife out of the horseshoe. And I didn't bend the horseshoe back into like a straight shape. I actually left it as the shoe itself. So the handle was the part that you grabbed onto, and then the other side kind of like engulfed your hand. That was like the chopping mechanism. Like the blacksmithing part of that was I wanted to temper the metal. I wanted to temper the metal, so you have to like heat it up till it's red hot, till it's not magnetic anymore, and then you dunk it in used motor oil, turning it into steel, basically.
Seen the show Forged in Fire?
Yes,
That's a great
yes.
show.
Actually, it's what I watched to go to bed.
Dude, I watched Forged in Fire to go to bed for a really long time, and now I just listen to meditation podcasts, but we won't get into that right now. Next, I'm gonna go into the next question now. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be? Like,
Colombia,
oh, Colombia. Right now, you just go to
Colombia,
Colombia.
Colombia. If I had an abundance of money, I would just head to Colombia right now.
Just right now, just go. And would you stay there, or would you just like,
Yes,
are you
I
just
would
gonna
live there.
go? Are you just gonna go
Nope,
travel there and visit somebody?
I would live there.
Okay, okay. Have you been there at all
Nope,
yet? No? Okay. That's a
not at all.
All right, I'll move on to the next question then. Here's a really great question. Now, I'm not sure how much how much into music you are. I know that like I personally really like music, but what's a book, movie, or song that has had a significant impact on you?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'll take you can take your time and think, or if you
There's
want, I can
multiple movies. There's multiple movies that have like not significantly impacted my life, but definitely have like showed me a new light onto how to perceive life.
give me
For
some.
instance, like Limitless. I think that movie is very interesting. How you can take I mean, whether or not it's true or not, the whole concept behind it of whether or not it could actually be a reality. That is a very interesting concept to think about.
Go
Um,
into a little bit of that. Limitless. I'm not sure if I've seen it 100%.
Limitless. Okay, so
It's
Limitless
got
is this
Bradley
movie.
Cooper in it, Robert De Niro, Abby Cornish, Andrew
I am
Howard.
absolutely horrible with names, but the whole thesis behind the movie is there's this pill called NZT42 or NZT49, some chemical, and it allows you to unlock all 100% of your brain so you can use it. Um, and it basically is this guy who has nothing good going for his life. Some friend of his offers him this pill. He takes it and he starts he completely rechanges his life. He starts getting into stocks. He learns a language in 2 days. He learns how to play the piano within like a week. And it's just like the fact that that's possible, could be possible, is just very interesting to me.
Well, I'm looking here. It says I'm googling Limitless, and it says what drug is Limitless based off of, and it says in the movie,
Modafinil,
yeah, modafinil, and it says
which I've taken.
Which is being FDA approved for sleep disorders, is developing a following because of its off-label success as a smart pill, quote unquote.
I've dabbled in the world of modafinil.
Interesting. Good to know. All right. So, do you have another like? So you gave me a movie. Are you a reader? Do you like reading?
No, no,
No.
hate reading.
Okay.
Hate it.
What about music? Like, is there a significant song that like you hear and just makes you feel really right, some way, shape, or form?
Not necessarily one song, but like there's some songs slash beats, because some of the music I listen to has absolutely no words to it, that just kind of like internally like make me feel like just good.
What was that song you were singing while we were playing Rocket League earlier? It was like
Oof.
"Cold" by Breaking Benjamin, right?
Oh yeah, that one's good. That one's pretty good. Really, I do enjoy that
So, why
song.
do you like that song so much? Like, you said that it reminded you of something.
It just, yeah, so okay, that's a perfect thing to actually touch on. For me, the way I relevate back to memories is through music, actually. So for some reason, I don't understand why it happens, but like if I hear a song, like let's say I hear Avril Lavigne, I think back to when I used to live in Dallas when I was playing. There was this game called Rayman 2. It's like this little bunny rabbit, and you like have to save frogs or some weird creatures,
Oh
and
yeah, I've
that's what
played it for
Ellen,
sure.
my older sister Ellen, used to play Avril Lavigne while she was playing that game. And when I hear her, I automatically can have like all the memories slash. For me, memories don't play like they play in my head like a movie. So that's pretty cool.
I have the same situation for me whenever I listen to a lot of Imagine Dragons songs because I
mhm.
really, really got into Imagine Dragons whenever I first started playing Overwatch a whole lot. So anytime I hear Imagine Dragons, I think of Overwatch.
Or like anytime. So another instance, there's a song called Coming from Where I'm From" by Anthony Hamilton. And it's just another song that me and my older sister used to listen to while we were cruising down the beach, as well as Lana Del Rey. Lots of nights of cruising down the beach with her. It's a lot of memories of Ellen whenever the music comes along, because me and her. Uh, for all the viewers that don't know, Ellen is my sister. Her name's Ellen Powers. Me and her are very close. Uh, so yeah, a lot of the memories of music are usually involve or intertwined with her, because she showed me the songs, I showed her songs, and we just kind of like vibe. And I don't know. It's a very interesting topic.
I've met
Very
Ellen
interesting.
before. I used to work with her, with you,
Mm.
actually, I used to work with her before I was friends with you, actually, like
Mhm.
really close friends with you. And she seems pretty cool.
She
But like,
is one of the most down to earth people I've ever met.
so getting into like, history, this is a great way to like follow up to the next question. History and memories and stuff like that. My next question is, if you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be and why?
If I could have dinner with any historical figure,
Yeah, who would it be and
ooh,
why?
mm, top pick would be Albert Einstein.
That's a really good one.
Even though that would be a very interesting dinner, I don't think I could sit in a room with him for long. I would like to try to pick his brain, but I don't think I could comprehend what he was saying. But I think the dinner would be fun. So for me, I think brilliance, a lot of brilliant people, um, They I think it would also be very silly. I think it would be like a fun time as well
Do you think
because
he would be like actively trying to crack jokes?
I think he would be
No,
to try to
you. Do you
break.
think you
Oh,
would
me?
be?
Yes, I
Yeah.
would definitely to try to break the
Just the
super
ice there,
in-depth
like
conversation.
yeah,
Like
trying to like
sometimes so there is such thing as like information overload, and I feel like he would definitely be one of those people to give you information overload.
for sure. You ask him a question and he goes so in detailed depth about it. You're like, ooh.
Another person I would also really enjoy interviewing would be my dad at a younger age.
Oh, that's a really good freaking answer there, buddy. I
Yeah.
like that. Okay, so you would like to go and interview or like have like a dinner with your dad in the past.
So the stipulation behind that would be he doesn't know I'm his son.
Mm.
I would be my age, or like if I could go back right now, I would choose to interview my dad at the age of 25. I would be 25 as well, and we were like colleagues. He didn't know who I was. Well, he maybe knew who I was, but he didn't know that who I was. And it
Like,
would be
oh,
interesting
this
to
is just a guy
like
that's
a
in the same
friend,
field
like a
as me.
friendly basis, but like still would like to have dinner with him just to see how his thought process worked back in the day.
That's a really good answer to my question. My next question is, do you have dreams?
Do I have dreams? So
Or
that is gonna
hold on,
push
time out.
us.
Let me. Everybody has dreams. Everybody,
Oh, okay,
everybody dreams. Everybody
okay.
dreams. Now, whenever I ask this question, I mean, when you go to sleep at night and you wake up, can you remember the dreams that you have had the night before?
So I would like to really challenge you on that theory. I don't dream. I do now. Okay, fuck. Anywho, I used to not dream at all. I used to never go into REM sleep. So to dream, you must be in REM sleep.
Yeah, rapid eye
I think
movement.
that's yeah. So I never actually used to hit REM sleep, and recently I've actually been able to hit REM sleep. So
So,
that
have
being
you been having
said,
dreams
now I
recently?
do. I remember my dreams extremely. I could remember them to the T.
Can you tell me of a recent dream that you've had that has been maybe reoccurring?
Yes. Yeah, but whether or not it's significant or not,
No, I just want to know. Just tell me like a
so
reoccurring dream
I've
that you
had a
remember right now.
reoccurring dream of myself being back in the circus,
Mm.
and my ex, who got me into the circus, she keeps telling me save her.
Wait,
She's not there in the circus.
you said
She's not there.
a friend that you were friends with in the
No, no,
circus,
no, no, no. My ex.
your ex.
The way I got the job.
Uh-huh.
So her name's Katarina. Now, if she listens to this, what's up, Katarina? Well, I have this dream of like me going back and being like just like nothing ever happened, but she's not there, and she keeps just like hinting to me like help, and I just keep seeing her mouth the word help to me, and I don't know what to fucking do. Now, whether or not that's significant or not, I don't fucking know, but it's a
Well,
very interesting dream to deal with, and it's a very what's the word I'm looking for? It's a very I
is
don't know.
it
It's just very
scary?
fucking interesting.
Is it
It's
scary?
it's
Do
it's
you
not scary, but I wake up panicked.
Yeah,
I
so like
wake up like
it's like
in a
anxiety inducing.
like I can't. I don't know how to save you. What do you need? And I fear to text her, hey, are you okay?
Have you?
But I've been very close to texting her if you're okay, but I just haven't because I'm not trying to like overstep my boundaries.
Yeah, that sounds very anxiety inducing. And
Hmm.
those are the types of answers that I hope to get from the other people that I interview in the future of these videos. And uh, to leave it on a lighter note, my last question for you, Mr. Colby Powers. Also, do you have a middle name?
Yes, my middle name is Richard.
Okay, so that's not my last question, but it's Colby Richard Powers. That's a
Yes, sir.
great name. I like that. You know what the nickname for people with the name Richard is?
Fuck yes, I do.
Can you tell me?
Colby Dick Powers.
Colby Dick Powers. That's
Also
fucking
known as Cheese
fantastic.
Dick Powers, because Colby Jack Cheese.
Oh man, Cheese Dick Powers. I like that. That's fantastic. Anyways, my last question for you, Mr. Colby Powers, is what is your favorite pizza topping combo?
Oh my god. It's called. It's not called. It is a Alfredo thin crust, light Alfredo,
With just regular mozzarella cheese on top?
which is regular mozzarella cheese.
All right, I think that's a pretty unique.
That's how you know I'm there.
That's a pretty
Because
unique.
I'm the only one who owns it, eats it. Owns
Not
it.
really. I
But-
mean, actually,
Really?
kind of. I mean, I know plenty of people who get thin crust Alfredo. Like, if I'm gonna eat an Alfredo pizza, I want it to be on thin crust. But most people put like mushrooms or spinach, but you don't put anything else. You just put thin
Nope.
crust, light Alfredo with mozzi cheese.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I have enjoyed this interview with you, my friend, and hopefully I can convince some of the other people that are a part of this enigma here
I
to
think we
do
should
an
do
interview.
Corbin next.
I agree. That sounds like a good fucking idea.
I mean, he's here.
All right. But
I don't want to do mine right now.
thank you for tuning into the world of all things seldom sane.
Universe.